Author and columnist Mark Steyn joins us tonight. So you've traveled broadly and you've written a lot about Russia, the Soviets, and now the Russian government over the decades. Did you ever even suspect that they were clever enough to promote our own Bill of Rights against us?
No, well, they do play the long game, the Russians. So for them to talk up the Second Amendment, if I follow Adam Schiff's argument, they're talking up the Second Amendment so that we'll all shoot each other, which will save the Russians the trouble of having to conquer us. This is brilliant. You know, Congressman Swalwell, this is how stupid it is. He accused you of McCarthyite tactics when he is the one saying that you work for the Kremlin. This is so nuts. He says also that you're attacking the rule of law. The reason some of us are upset about this is because what is going on is an assault on the rule of law.
Yes.
An American citizen who has not been convicted of any crime and actually has never even been charged with one has nevertheless been under United States surveillance on and off for half a decade. This guy's life and reputation has been ruined. And the Democrats are okay with that because he's just this week's useful MacGuffin, as Alfred Hitchcock used to call it, to distract people in the Russia investigation. It's an assault on the rule of law, and it reminds us of a very important lesson, which this memo is all about. That there's a point at which there's a legitimate intelligence community, and then there's a point at which it becomes actually secret police activities. And what they've done to this U.S. citizen, Carter Page, crosses well into the line, I believe, of secret police activities.
Well, it's certainly something that has shaken a lot of people's faith in the system, and it's in a system that you want to believe in. In fact, your population needs to believe in order for the country to function. So I wonder, though, is this a fever dream that we're going to wake up from? Like 20 years from now, we'd be replaying the Adam Schiff tape and saying there was a congressman who accused any who disagreed with him of working for a foreign power, or will they not recover?
Well, I would like to think so. I would like to think that just as Hollywood kind of gets it right 30, 40 years afterwards,
right,
that the elderly Tom Hanks and George Clooney will be lining up to play Adam Schiff in movies, and the even more elderly Meryl Streep will be playing the outrageous Nancy Pelosi as she says that Congressman Nunes has broken the laws of Congress and he should be going to jail for it. But at heart, you know, the Democrats are doing this because this isn't just a few rogue elements of the permanent bureaucracy. The two most powerful factions in the Democrat establishment, the Obama administration and the Clinton campaign, were also tied up with this every step of the way, including, you know, whatever his title is, the Assistant Deputy Under Secretary of State, this guy Weiner, who was actually big buddies with Christopher Steele on this.
Right.
Christopher Steele himself is actually a very unusual figure who supposedly, quote, retired from MI6, unquote, at the age of 44 and is described in this memo as a longtime asset of the FBI. That's actually a breach of the Five Eyes intelligence sharing arrangement between the United States and British Commonwealth countries. There are a lot of very weird, sinister and malodorous aspects, and the Democrats should stop throwing distractions in the path by accusing you of being a Russian agent.
Well, I just want to say for the record, how dare you ask questions, Mark? That's not what we do in this country.
No, well, I'm a Kremlin agent, too. You shouldn't ask me that question. Yeah.
Thank you, Mark.